Okay, now I'm going to show you how to make a few bends. Even though I don't have too many tools to do so, I don't have a bender. You can go rent a bender, an aluminum brake as they call it. And yeah, you can use that. But that's quite a bit of expense. You can go buy one. They're about $1,600, maybe more. Well, here's what I'm going to do instead. I know that I want this one to be 6 1/4. So measure 6 1/4. Okay, that's where one bend is going to be. This end is going to be 6 3/4. So come down here to the end, make it 6 3/4. All right. So now take this piece of OSB, put it on the 6 1/4 mark, put it on the 6 3/4 mark. All right, now I'm going to put them even with this edge right here. Both of them. All right, now take a straight board like this, put it like this, and then bend it. Now someone's going to say, well, that's crooked. No, it's supposed to be. That's how my piece is going to have to be. Okay, now the next one is going to be 9 inches. So I got to center it in between this area. This is 10 inches. So I have to center it, meaning that 1/2 inch is going to be here and 1/2 inch here. So how are you going to bend that? Well, you got to think a little bit, and you're going to have to think outside the box a little bit. So cut here first, 1/2 inch. Make a 1/2 inch cut there. Same over here. Measure a 1/2 inch. Another 1/2 inch. All right, make a 1/2 inch cut right here, where the bend was. You don't need to measure it. Just use your eye. All right, now, this piece is going to go like this. I'm thinking about how it is where it goes. This piece right here, this 1/2 inch area, is going to have to be bent up this way. So cut off a 1/2 inch here. Put this like that. Put this in our bender. This is this is essentially a bender. Okay, I want it to go up. All right, the other one I want this ½ inch to go down. So we made the ½ inch cut right here. All right. Now I have to think how I'm going to do that. First of all, cut this off. ½ inch. All right. Put this in here in our bender. Okay, now this one has to go down. Can't really go down because this corner is in the way. I'll bend it a little bit. Okay, now take a wrench like this. Make sure it's about 1/16 of an inch. Then put it on your ½ inch mark. Now, if that isn't straight enough for you, you can take about ½ an hour and try to straighten it, but it's up to you if you want to do that. I'm going to do it like this. Take it clear over here, down here, at the end. Put it on here. Okay, right there. Now, I'm going to take a whole bunch of cloth, put it in here, on this side, and on this side, and under here, and over here. 4 sides. Put a bunch of caulk on this piece. Now this piece that I made, it isn't going to stay there by magic, and the caulk is not going to hold it. Now you can use several different methods. You can use construction adhesive, you can use glue. Super glue, I'm not sure if that would work or not. You can use screws or nails. I'm going to use roofing nails, and I'm going to use caulk around the nails. But you use whatever you feel like. Going to need a little bit of We're going to need a little bit of hammering, possibly. Now make sure that you're hammering into something that's substantial. I'm going to have to put a screw right in here because it's kind of flimsy. maybe that's not how you would do it. If you want it a lot neater, that's up to you. All right, now, this corner right here, it's called an outside corner. It's all cut up and everything. I want to continue this outside corner. I want it to continue down here, this area. But this was from 20, 30 years ago, this vinyl siding that's on here. And modern siding doesn't match. So I got to try to get this new piece that I'm going to cut. I'm going to try to get it to match and fit together somehow. So we'll see what happens. Here's another dilemma. This part right here, that sticks out, and the reason why it sticks out like that is it was sort of a hurried up repair done a long time ago, and I want to cut that right now. Okay, here's the plan that I made, a little bit of a drawing. This shows one side of this corner, and here is the other side of the corner. All right, now I want this part to overlap the one that is already up there. So I'm going to make this part 17. All right, now I got to take my square and make a line across here. All right, and then this is going to overlap a little bit. So I'm going to come down 16 5/8 according to my plan. It's going to overlap about 1/4 of an inch. It's only going to be cut from here to here. To cut this whole thing at 25. All right, now I gotta do some figuring here. This part up here has an angle, and I figured that the angle would be 5/8, come down here 5/8. I guess where it was exactly. All right, now you have to draw a line from this corner down to the 5/8 mark. All right. Another way you can cut this, and what I am going to do, is I'm going to get a grinding wheel. Make sure that you put some sort of a piece of wood in back of it. That's only for the grinding wheel part of it. Okay, now I've got to cut this at 24, so now come down here at this end. It's actually 25. All right, now I made it a little bit long because I've got some weird angles. So if you want to use old-fashioned tin snips, you can. Well, it's actually good that I made a test piece because I did not get this angle right here totally correct. So I'm going to have to come down about 1 1/8 on the edge. I changed the wheel to a bigger one